Yeah, we're back again. Uncle Bocow in the building, Mrs. Bocow upon me left hand side, and we got some treats. That's right. We got some treats from Linda's Fiery Treats. What I have here is ghostly salted pistachio brittle for Uncle Bocow. And since Mrs. Bocow's on this no sugar diet, she gets an apocalypse scorpion crossed with a red bubble gum. That's right, a red BBG crossed with apocalypse scorpion. I also have one here for me, but I have to try the brittle first so that I can see how hot it is. If I bite into that thing, I can tell you right now, I won't be able to tell the heat scale. So let's get into it.
I'm not on a diet. That is just my diet. I don't eat sugar. I was about to take the whole thing. I would have choked and gagged. I wasn't thinking.
Wow, that is insane.
This thing's pretty hot.
Wow. I wish you did eat sugar. This has got pistachios in it.
I love pistachios.
I love any kind of brittle. But I'll tell you right now, this is the best dang brittle I've ever had. It's spicy too. I can smell that pepper.
What is it? I wasn't paying attention. What is this?
Apocalypse scorpion crossed with a BBG red.
I don't know what I'd be daydreaming about when he's doing the intro, so I never paid attention.
What do you think of it so far? You ain't got into placenta yet, but
I haven't eaten the whole thing yet, but I haven't got any bitterness yet.
no
It's
bitterness.
not very sweet.
No, it shouldn't be.
It might be a little bit citrusy. I don't know. It's just kind of it's a great pepper. It's just I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't have any like
It does have a little citrus.
distinguishing features.
A little citrusy.
Except
But it's
it's
not-
very good with no bad flavor.
Yeah, I don't have no bitterness or floralness so far. Wow. We haven't had any fresh pods in a while, so
A really long time.
yeah, that might light us up.
Yeah, I don't know what my tolerance level is. I haven't had any so long.
We eat hot
I
stuff
would
every
normally
day.
rate this like a 7 so far, but I mean,
Yeah, you gotta let it build too.
but I have no idea what my tolerance is, so
Ooh.
I don't really know what it would be. And yeah, it hasn't even built yet. But
No, it's a builder.
and Linda, if you've never seen our show before, we don't do 1 to 10 on a pain scale. We just do it on a pod scale.
Yeah, when we rate pods that are, a 1 being the mildest hot peppers, cayennes, jalapenos, serranos, stuff like that, just where you can get a little bit of heat. Then maybe the Thai chilies and go up to the, 3, maybe 4 certain habaneros, Scotch bonnets, fatales. Hot fatales would be like a
I'm
5.
so not in the mood to chew on seeds.
Yeah, I was just.
Hand me a fork. I'm just gonna get the seeds and I'll eat the placenta without the seeds. I cannot handle that right now.
You sure? Okay.
I'm already.
It's a hot pepper. I'm on fire.
Seeds make me gag.
I was just commented on so late for work. Kim is trying to build her tolerance up. I don't know if it was a jalapeno serrano, but I was just watching the video 5 minutes ago. Go check it out. Those guys are hilarious. But anyways, Jason eats really hot stuff. Kim doesn't. She'll eat a little bite of hot sauce. So anyways, Jason's trying to build her tolerance, and it's kind of a series I got going now. And she was saying how Kim was saying how she can't stand seeds, she can't stand the texture. And that's her.
I don't care if it was a jalapeno.
That's her downfall. When she competed in the pepper eating competition, that was one thing that bothered her.
I kept gagging on the same
Or
seeds.
sometimes we've had people.
And it's also just the quantity.
Yeah, or if somebody
When
sends
it's
us
like
a
big
pepper
jalapeno.
and they're like, tell Mrs. Boca she has to eat the whole thing. She'll do it. But whenever I leave her a bag of peppers and I'm at work, I'll come home and there's a bunch of little stems with the seeds still attached. So
But I started
that's
eating the
hot.
placenta, just
Woo.
not the seeds because,
I'm getting into more of this.
like,
Tell you
see,
that.
like I did here, I took the seeds off. But the placenta's still there because previously I didn't when we first started this, I didn't even know the placenta was where the heat is. I guess that common sense, but I wasn't using any. I didn't even think about it. But now I keep the placenta and just remove the seeds when I feel like I can't do the seeds.
I didn't even make it in the placenta yet, and this is hot. Woo! That was a warm pepper right there. Thank you, Linda. So we got a bunch of stuff from Linda. I got some of it I'm bringing to work tomorrow. And this is rum raisin apple pie jam. I seen people reviewing this stuff. That's why I got it, guys. You know, and that's why we do reviews. We want to tell you guys where to get good products. If we ever get something bad, we tell you about that too. But this one is Jammin' Triple X Strawberry Jam. So I imagine this one is really hot.
I would call this pepper an 8. The problem is, you know, at the beginning of pod season, the pods we were eating that we were rating a certain thing were probably less hot than they were. And now that pod season's over, this might be less hot than if we were rating in the middle of the season. Maybe it's supposed to be a 7. I don't know. But right now it's definitely an 8 or 9.
But your tolerance ain't that low. You've been eating really... She's been eating tincture and other hot things to the point where she gets cap cramps every day. So your tolerance ain't that far off.
Not every day. Well, not every day like I used to.
All right.
Almost every day.
Hold on. Let me correct myself. She's got cap cramps every day for the past 2 months, except 2 days that I know of.
Yeah, but we don't talk about it that often. I don't always have them. Recently, I have been getting them more often because
I'm on fire right now. Ooh.
I've been eating more. For a long time, I just wasn't eating. I was like starving to death because I was busy and I wasn't taking the time to do it, so I wasn't eating food or peppers. But now I'm trying to get back to eating food and peppers like a regular human. I was taking care of my baby and a baby sugar glider that was orphaned by its mommy because I have sugar gliders. And it's like having 2 twin babies. And I'm just not really great about eating anyway. So on top of taking care of them and then trying to get a bunch of work done on the computer, I just was not eating. I usually eat a lot when I think about it. When I make up for it when I go like feast and famine. When I haven't been eating enough, then I start feasting. But so I'm in feast mode recently, and I have been eating quite a bit of tincture for the last couple of days. Before that, it was just a little bit here and there. But I think I had 2 Robbies of Uncle Bullcow Omega today. Yeah, that's about. I have about 2 Robbies a day right now. Hopefully, I'll do a better job. Yesterday, I did a good job. Yesterday, I ate quite a bit of tincture and pepper powder because I was just chilling watching movies. So I had time.
This is straight money, guys. I cannot believe how good this is. I got the perfect burn going right now. This is hot with the pepper. Eating it with it actually kicked it up a notch. I'm not in panic mode. Now, I think if I ate that pepper that I had was smaller. I think if I ate the one she ate, that was big. I think I'd be wrecked right now. Probably have the ear burn going on.
It's very, very, very hot.
Yeah. It's a hot pepper, definitely.
It's not. I guess I'll just call it an 8, and maybe he's right. Maybe my tolerance is similar because maybe when I did that, what is it called? The fudge challenge, the hottest fudge made by Mr. Book. I did the pineapple number 5. I did not do the whole thing recently, but I did number 5, and that was quite a feat. I think, like I said, I don't know where
That's
my
hot.
tolerance is, but
That pepper's hot.
correct me if I'm wrong, doing that fudge challenge might have helped my tolerance be higher right now because that was just a couple of days ago, and I've been eating a little bit every day since.
My tolerance only goes up with sauces and stuff like this, treats, candy, sauces, tincture a little bit.
I don't really notice.
When it comes to pods, I'm telling you right now, I don't care if you guys believe me or not, I do not build a tolerance. At the end of the season, me eating like those 12 pods I ate that day, I mean,
I think you looked like you did.
no,
You were eating a lot more.
I get wrecked off peppers at the end of the season just as much as I did off the beginning.
I do think you're wrong though, because at the beginning you're taking tiny little nibbles. Sometimes you're eating almost a whole pepper and you're handling it, and you weren't running around like a chicken.
No, I was still in panic mode. I just was eating a little bit more.
But you were able to control yourself.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't grab for cheese or yogurt, but
I think we just don't realize. Me either. I don't think we realize when our tolerance is building. It's hard to figure that out because we don't know. It's not like we have peppers that come in a box that say 0.5 million Scoville units, so we can know exactly what we're eating. Like, it's confusing.
That's true. All right, guys. Here's the QR codes for Linda's Fiery Treats.
But
you can scan this right now as you're looking at it, or you can find her on Facebook. Okay. Of course, I just showed you the QR code. Look it up if you don't use those.
Thank you so much, Linda. I'm sorry this turned into us rambling, trying to figure out our tolerance. But I think my tolerance is probably pretty high right now, and that was very hot pepper.
Or
That's my final judgment.
LindasFieryTreats.com. That's where you can order all this awesome stuff. She just hooked us up. Thank you, Linda, so much, and God bless you.
And it was very good. It was very good.
Awesome. Uncle Bocow approved.